It all started with a snide remark, the kind that slithers out and poisons the air without warning. I was pruning the hydrangeas along the fence line between our yard's blooms I'd nurtured from clippings passed down by my grandmother, bursts of vibrant purple against the bland suburbia-approved barriers. Sharon's son, a cocky kid in his early 20s named Tyler, lounged against the fence, his eyes cold like his mother's, a perpetual smug grin twisting his face. He stared at my dirt-streaked hands for a beat too long before drawling. Mom says this block used to be upscale before they started letting in outsiders. He didn't meet my gaze, but the jab was clear. My dark skin, my success, didn't belong in his pristine world. I didn't bite. Years of dealing with folks like them had taught me that arguing was pointless. You end up filthy, and they thrive on the mess. Instead, I snipped a faded petal and said calmly, "Good earth doesn't judge the gardener. It just rewards the care." His smirk deepened. "Whatever. Just keep your mess on your side." He strolled off, leaving the venom lingering like smog. That was Sharon in a nutshell, the self-proclaimed guardian of the cul-de-sac, a woman who'd declared war on my existence from the moment I bought the place. She'd bombarded the HOA with complaints. My doormat was too exotic, my jazz playlists too disruptive on quiet afternoons, even my visiting cousin's laughter labeled a disturbance. Her worldview was simple. Ownership was her birthright, not something earned through sweat and smarts like mine. This latest skirmish was just another in our silent feud, fueled by her resentment of my achievements, a thriving career, a home I'd transformed into a haven. When work called for an out-of-town conference, I prepped like I was defending a fortress. Windows bolted, alarms set, Ring cameras covering every angle. The front door, garage floods, and the hidden one overlooking my backyard retreat, a sparkling pool and deck I'd poured my savings into, a slice of serenity they eyed with jealous hunger. But my real safeguards weren't gadgets. They were Rocco and Titan, my two retired K9 Rottweilers. Massive, loyal beasts trained for protection. They'd melt into goofballs around family, but turn stone cold at threats. I gave them the run of the fenced yard, with auto feeders, water stations, and a dog door to the shaded patio. I phoned my sister, a vet tech named Lisa, who knew animals inside out. Swing by Saturday and Sunday. Check on the boys, refill if needed. She chuckled. No sweat. They'll guard your kingdom like pros. As I drove off, anxiety gnawed at minute about the trip, but leaving my sanctuary exposed to Sharon's entitlement. Little did I know, my dogs were about to deliver justice in the most poetic way. From her living room window, Sharon watched my car vanish, a predatory grin splitting her face. To her, my absence was an invitation to claim what she coveted. She'd stewed for months over my pool, convinced it was wasted on someone like me. She fired off a text to her so-called neighborhood patrol group, a clique of like-minded busybodies. He's out till Monday. Pool's free. Bring swimsuits and wine. Party at mine. Wink. Responses flooded in, eager and unashamed. This wasn't spur of the moment. It was conquest. They slunk in through her yard, arms full of floats, coolers, and cheap booze. Then Sharon led the charge. She jimmied my gate latch with a credit card click and swung it wide like a liberator. Inside, they ravaged, firing up my gas grill, raiding my deck fridge for beers they tossed aside with sneers, handing out my premium towels like party favors. Music blared, cheesy pop anthems echoing while they splashed in my pool, burgers sizzling on my propane. From her floatie, Sharon toasted triumphantly. See? This should be ours. We built this area, our kind, our families. He doesn't deserve it all. Her words, laced with raw bigotry, were caught crystal clear on camera, a damning confession of her twisted superiority. They felt invincible, blind to the shadows stirring under the deck. Then the air chilled. Rocco emerged first, 120 pounds of sleek black muscle, tail rigid, eyes scanning like a sentinel. Titan followed, broader and unyielding, flanking him. No barks, no snarls, just silent, piercing stares that screamed authority. The laughter died. One woman froze mid-sip, whispering, "Sharon, what are those?" Sharon turned, wine glass slipping into the water as terror bleached her face. The dogs positioned, Rocco by the steps, Titan at the gate. Escape sealed. Panic erupted. A drunk guy tried climbing out. Titan's low rumbly a promise of fury sent him scrambling back. They huddled in the deep end, clinging to inflatables like life rafts, the pool now a prison. "They're gonna kill us," one wailed. Sharon, ever the boss, paddled desperately for her phone by Rocco, snatching it with trembling hands. She dialed 911, screeching, "Help! Vicious dogs have us trapped. Their monsters send someone before we're mauled." Miles away, my phone pinged, motion alert. Expecting Lisa, I opened the feed and fury surged, Sharon's crew cowering while my dogs held firm. I heard her lies crackle through. "It's my friend's place. He lets us use it." Audacity boiled my blood. I called Lisa. "Intruders in the yard. Cops en route. Stay back. Witness on Lydant touch the dogs." She whistled. "Held hostage by Rocco and Titan? Epic." Police rolled up quietly. The sergeant, a veteran with sharp instincts, eyed the scene. Open gate, blaring tunes, floats bobbing. No rabid attack, just composed canines and terrified trespassers. He chatted with Lisa. Retired canines, trained pros. Securing from intruders. That flipped the script. He called me. "Your neighbor claims permission." I laughed bitterly. "None. She's trespassed before, called cops on my cousins for laughing. Video shows her breaking in." I sent the footage. Backyard playback boomed Sharon's voice. "It's community property. Our families built this." Her lies shattered. "Revise your story?" the sergeant asked coolly. She stammered nonsense about testing chemicals. Her pals turned. Her idea. Citations flew. Trespassing, theft, false report. Digging deeper, her record exploded. Serial racist calls. Suspicious, black mailman. Barbecues. Even a kid's chalk drawing. She wasn't a victim. She was a bully weaponizing the system. As cops wrapped up, Lisa spotted Tyler screeching to a halt. Pale, frantic, he eyed the chaos. But she knew him from the clinic. Tyler brought his terrier, Buddy, with his partner, a warm, black landscaper named Marcus. They'd held hands at parks, a loving contrast to Sharon's hate. Tyler sneers, a mask for his mother's approval. He pleaded silently for discretion. Lisa nodded sadly, later spilling to me. The hypocrisy stunned, Sharon purging outsiders, while her son hid his interracial romance. I cut the trip short, lawyering up. Criminal court hammered her. 14 months jail, $12,000 fine. HOA ouster for harassment and lies. Civil suit unearthed. Marique's neighbors testified to targeted fines driving them out. All black or minority families. Sharon appealed from jail, countersuing me for defamation and menacing dogs. Frivolous, but draining. Then Tyler emailed. Proof on her HOA fraud. Ready to talk for me, for right. In my lawyer's office, he unloaded ledgers and drives. Kickbacks from her cousin's landscaping gig. Embezzled funds masking bigotry as business. She stole to fund her hate, harassed questioners. His testimony. Mom's love was conditional. I faked bigotry to survive. Hid my gay life with Marcus. Betrayal? Liberation. Trial demolished her. Fraud exposed. Son on stand declaring. She judged by skin. Stole from all. Verdict. Countersuit tossed. Massive damages bankrupting her. Assets seized. Reputation ashes. Neighborhood bloomed anew. Sharon's house sold to a mixed-race family. Kids' laughter echoed freely. HOA purged her toxic rules. We hosted block parties, real ones, with respect. Tyler gifted a fig tree for growth over ugliness. He and Marcus thrived openly, free. Sharon rotted in isolation, a cautionary wreck. But whispers stirred. Was justice too harsh? Her son's exposure heroic or vengeful? Debates raged online, pitting redemption against reckoning. Me? I lounged by the pool, Rocco and Titan at my feet. In a community reborn, not a fortress of exclusion, but a thriving garden where all roots intertwined.